Hi. It's been a while since I've had a sit-down chat with all of you, and I thought I'd let you know how I thought things were going. We had an offsite, well, a real offsite. Everybody was offsite with my senior leadership team, connected through Teams here not long ago, and we discussed a number of topics that I thought I'd share with all of you. First off, we recommitted ourselves to diversity and inclusion. We had a great talk about how we want to ensure that we have created an environment here at KSC where everybody can contribute, where everyone can speak up without fear of retribution, where everyone comes to the table. We will have an environment with dignity and respect for all. I think it's very important that our diverse team feels included and equal members in all that we do. We also talked about the challenges that we have in front of us here before the year ends. You know, we're in week 32 of this COVID virus. It's really been beating on us, huh? But we're getting the job done. Look at all that we have accomplished. It's absolutely amazing what this team has done. But the year's not over, and we still got a lot of challenges in front of us. The mobile launcher just rolled out to the pad for some final checks out there, and it washed down to ensure there's no FOD on it. But when it rolls back, we're going to start stacking operations. We're going to stack the boosters, and that core stage will be here before we know it from its test run over at Stennis. And then next year, it's launching Artemis 1, getting that next man and first woman on the moon by 2024 with our uncrewed test flight to start things off. You know, we still got some huge missions in front of us yet this year. The Sentinel-6 mission from the LSP program on a Falcon 9 from Vandenberg Air Force Base, the Mike Freilich mission to study our Earth's oceans to ensure that we're looking after them also. We also have Crew 1. It's been delayed a little bit. SpaceX is working an issue, but flying the first contract flight with crew to the International Space Station from here at KSC, a crew of 4 this time. Really looking forward to that. Another huge challenge in front of us. So busy year yet to come as we prepare to stack SLS and Orion for the Artemis program, complete our commitments for ISS with Crew 1 and the Commercial Crew program, and of course LSP getting the Sentinel-6 Mike Freilich mission off to study the oceans. I know a lot of you are wondering, when are we going to get back to work? All right? When can we all come back on site? If you've been following the data, you've probably seen, like me, that things are starting to ramp up a little bit here in Florida. And we definitely don't want to see more cases on site at KSC. So we're going to stay in stage 3 for a while. Eventually we will get to stage 2, but as I've said before, don't expect a huge difference, okay? In stage 3, where we are now, we have mandatory telework. About 95% of the civil servants are teleworking, about 5% on site. About 65% of our contractors are teleworking with about 35% of the workforce on site, but we are getting critical mission essential work done, okay? We're still going to have telework to the maximum extent possible, and, you know, we'll continue to bring work on site that we feel we can do safely. But it's really important for all of you to follow our rules when you're on site. You know, wear your mask when you're in a common area. Practice social distancing. Conference rooms are common areas unless you're told differently from the person in charge of the meeting that it's safe. In some of the larger conference rooms, I expect you to be wearing your mask on site, all right? Maintain that social distance. The data support that the wearing of masks helps stop the spread of this disease. Eventually, we're going to have a vaccine. We're going to beat this thing down, all the way down, and we'll get folks back at work. But when we come back to work, that's probably going to be different also. Nancy Bray, our Director of Spaceport Integration, has been leading an effort across the agency to look at what is the future of work at NASA. You know, now that we've proven we can telework and still get the job done, do we need to continue as we were before this virus hit us? So there's going to be more to come on that. But expect some changes, and I think you'll see telework a little more acceptable as we move into the future. It's not for all jobs, but it is appropriate for some, and it's not appropriate to do it 100% of the time in all jobs either. There are many jobs that need folks here on site on a regular basis, but we'll get the guidance out on that, and we'll see where we end up. In the meantime, continue to be vigilant, even when you're out in town. Wear your mask, all right? Be safe. because we need everybody safe and healthy back here at work. And speaking of being safe and healthy back here at work, you know, one of the things that has been a concern during this virus as we get further into it, a lot of folks are feeling isolated, all right, being at home. They're not getting that personal contact that they need with their friends and coworkers, and it's led to some issues. I want you to know that our Employee Assistance Program is still available right now. If you need somebody to talk to, you know, please take advantage of the Employee Assistance Program. It's something that, you know, it can help, all right? Everybody needs somebody to talk to now and then, and don't think of it as a stigma. Think of it as just another resource that you can use to make sure that we stay safe and healthy. Stay safe and healthy. And I ask all of you, please, look after your coworkers, all right? You know, find ways to interact through Zoom, Teams, whatever, but create an environment where you're still getting some of that trading of information, checking in on folks, making sure everybody's doing okay, and continuing to build the team. I could not be more proud of each and every one of you. What you've accomplished this last year, you know, through the midst of a global pandemic, it's absolutely amazing, all right? And I'm really happy with what we've done. But the year's not over yet. We got more to do. And I would ask all of you, I got to throw this out there too, you know, as we approach the holidays, take some time off, all right? Holidays can be a stressful time, but everybody needs a break, okay? Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, whatever you celebrate, take some time off. We got a lot of folks that are saving up leave, they're not using it, all right? And COVID is not an excuse for not taking leave. You still need to take some leave. I'm going to take some. I got family coming in out of town for Thanksgiving. It's going to be a great time here in the Cabana household. Looking forward to seeing those grandchildren. All right, so take some time off, get a break, because we need everybody fully engaged and hard charging when they're at work. Once again, thanks for all you do. Let's keep charging ahead. Thanks.